In today's video, I want to let you know about some new details provided by tech experts Digital Foundry regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 and the performance of the title on the upcoming PlayStation 5 Pro. We've discussed all the latest leaks by reliable leaker Tom Henderson about the upcoming console here on the channel, and in today's video we'll talk about a recent video by Digital Foundry that outlines why GTA 6 may not be able to achieve 60 FPS contrary to some people's expectations. But before we get into it, a friendly reminder guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, leave a like on the video. Most of my viewers are not subscribed. We are on the road to 12,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for the support on the videos. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't joined the Discord server yet, you can find the link in the description. We recently talked about all of the improvements that will be coming with the PlayStation 5 Pro in the system memory, CPU, GPU, and audio. So you can check out my previous videos to get up to speed. But Digital Foundry has come out and has commented on the recent leaks in an extensive video which I will leave a link to in the description. They talked about how the Pro variant is basically the same machine but with a much better GPU. They commented on the CPU, what's actually different, what are the improvements in the GPU, the increase in ray tracing performance, the PSSR architecture, additional memory, etc. But they also touched on Grand Theft Auto 6 and how it is expected to perform on the new console.
The clock speed increase, it's not great. I mean, when we saw with, it wasn't just PS4 Pro, it was also Xbox One X that also had a 31% that's a bump to frequencies. The thing they had in common was that they moved to 16 nanometer from 28 nanometer. Now, this all strongly suggests one of two scenarios owing to this limited clock boost. Number one, they do have a set limit of power that can be consumed by both CPU and GPU, and moving that clock up too high will take up too much of that power budget, and it will take away too much from the GPU. I think the good thing about this enhanced mode, it might only be 10%, but if it is only, a 1% impact on GPU performance, that's basically unnoticeable. Whereas 10% extra CPU time would be, quite good. I think games that are CPU limited. The PlayStation 5 started on 7 nanometer, it's moved down to 6 nanometer. The die went from about 320 millimeters square to about 280-ish. I do think that we're probably on 6 nanometers for this, because I do think you probably have more leeway for moving clocks higher if they were on a proper, a properly better process node. This, all of the data that we've suggested here does kind of suggest we're still on 6 nanometer, and that's actually quite interesting because I do think that would be viable for the specification that they're leaking here, that has been leaked here rather, and also that the GPU clock also seems to be quite conservative, shall we say, that also points towards a wattage limit and a process node being more of a conservative improvement than we saw with PlayStation 4 Pro. The upshot of this is, as Alex said, is that the games that are targeting 30 FPS are not going to be targeting 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5 Pro if they're CPU limited. So, all of the sort of conjectures that, hey, this is going to be a great box for Grand Theft Auto 6, we'll be able to run that at 60 frames per second, unless there's some magical CPU stuff being done by Rockstar. I suggest that's not going to happen. Extra 10% on clocks isn't really going to do much at all. It will help your sort of worst possible frame rates when you're CPU limited, but it's not a game changer. I think that's pretty clear.
So what Digital Foundry said is that the clock boost on the PlayStation 5 is limited, and the 10% extra isn't going to do much for Rockstar unless they do some magic with the CPU. According to DF, this upgrade is clearly not a game changer, meaning that it's highly unlikely for Grand Theft Auto 6 to include a 60 FPS option for PlayStation 5 Pro. But again, we have no official word from Rockstar Games, so we're just gonna have to wait it out. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this? Considering GTA 6 will initially come out for consoles, what are your expectations from the PlayStation 5 Pro? 30 or 60 FPS? Leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more GTA 6 videos like this one. Join the Discord server if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.